Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me. It's kind of doing a Raw review, Smackdown review, TNA review, I guess you can say. I didn't write any notes down. It's off the top of my head. Raw again. I wasn't very satisfied with it. The ending of the Raw, well, the ending of Raw saved the show basically. AJ, I think the last 3 weeks has been better than Raw in my opinion. Her character and what she has done, uh, in the matches or promos or whatever have you, she's been better than Raw. But the product they've been putting out on Raw, she's pretty much the only reason why I watch Raw. Kind of. She's doing fantastic job, fantastic work, and I give her big time credit for this because when I first started, I thought it was gonna be kind of lame, stupid, and she has won over the fans big time. And this adding her to as a special referee to the pay-per-view, just gonna bring in more buys and stuff like that, which I'm glad for them. It's just I don't know when we're gonna get a good Raw. I mean, we're gonna have to wait to the 1,000th Raw to get a good Raw top to bottom. I mean, we get matches that we don't need on Raw. It just gets old after a while. We have CM Punk in the main event only because damn Cena is in the main event. And CM Punk wasn't even the guy who was the last guy to come out. It was John Cena. I mean, come on now. Raw hasn't been consistently good since WrestleMania. Since that build up to WrestleMania. Ever since after the Raw after WrestleMania, Raw has been crap. I don't know. I'm giving them the benefit of a doubt because last year, they got that little off time where it was Raw was like, oh, what the hell are we watching? And then once the Money in the Bank happened and the CM Punk shit happened, Raw and WWE blasted off. And then it went right back down once Triple H and all that shit happened. Anyways, I'm thinking after the 1,000th Raw and we get Money in the Bank going, I think Raw and I think SmackDown too. I really don't much to complain about SmackDown. More Raw. Raw will get better, in my opinion. I think we're gonna see maybe a new champion. We're gonna see the new Money in the Bank guy, which will unfortunately either be Cena, Big Show, Jericho, or Kane. And we all know it's gonna be Cena. I mean, it's obvious it's gonna be Cena, which is dumb in my opinion. I think you should have the future Raw superstars in the match too, not just former world champions. I think that's dumb. It's only 4 competitors too, and it's just for having Big Show and Kane in there for what? Just so they can throw ladders around and stuff like that? No, we all know Big Show and Kane aren't gonna win. We may see a nice spot where maybe Big Show jumps off the ladder. If he does that, I'll give him huge props. But other than that, he does not need to be in the ladder match. Either does Kane. Throwing Cena, Jericho, that's fine. What about Rey Mysterio? I'm sure he's healthy enough to join in. Why not? I mean, Mark Henry, he'll be healthy by then. Throw him in there. Anyways, Raw, so-so. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. I don't even really want to talk about Raw because there's nothing really to talk about. They haven't really, I don't think they've announced the general manager next week for Raw. They have for SmackDown. Unless if you watch SmackDown on Tuesday, they had a battle royal at the end of the night to see who will manage SmackDown next week. And surprisingly, Zack Ryder won. I guess it's surprisingly. He's more used on SmackDown than he is on Raw. So I guess that makes sense. You wouldn't think CM Punk or Daniel Bryan will win. I thought Del Rio was going to win. That was my pick. He was hot that night. He was destroying people. And he ended up getting eliminated, I think, by the Big Show. No, I'm sorry, by Mr. Superman John Cena. John Cena got eliminated. I don't even remember how he got eliminated. It probably was by the Big Show. Honestly, I don't care. I'm tired of John Cena. It's getting old, man. It's like Hulk Hogan was popular, very popular for like 5 or 6, 7, 8 years as a face. And then he goes to WCW and he turns heel. And it just set his career back off. If Cena turns heel, that will be his next career set off. But it's not gonna happen. He's too much loved by the fans. He's used too much for Make-A-Wish. It's just not going to happen. Him turning heel is not going to happen, which is it's a shame. But it's not going to happen. We can keep begging and keep dreaming and keep wishing and keep telling WWE that we want John Cena to be a heel, but it's never going to happen. So just get over it, guys. Just fucking lay off of it, let it go, because it's not going to happen. I thought SmackDown was pretty good. You know, we had AJ come out again, getting interviewed by Michael Cole. CM Punk, Daniel Bryan end up coming down. She ends up kissing both of them. They're all like, what the fuck? She's fucking with them. She just mind fucked the WWE universe when she did that. You know, that's how good AJ is right now. She is on fire. And I cannot wait to see what happens at Money in the Bank. It's got me wondering what the fuck's going to happen in that match. We had Great Khali on SmackDown. What the fuck for? I don't know. Oh my god. I've ranted so much about this guy, I'm just tired of ranting about him. Because you know I don't like him. You know I don't think he can wrestle. You know he only does about 5 to 6 moves tops. Tops. You know every match you're going to have him just doing a ridiculous, stupid dance. I mean, he doesn't need to be on TV anymore. I mean, have him just fucking in the background somewhere. That's all he needs to be. Yes, SmackDown was very, very kid-friendly, I guess you could say, or family-friendly, I guess, because they had a barbecue cookout, stuff like that. But, you know, it's the day before 4th of July, you know, I can see that happening, and I'm not going to complain about that. But I thought SmackDown was good. So next week, we get Zack Ryder as general manager. So that should be interesting. Love to see what happens. Oh, one more thing about Raw. Teddy Long, since he was the general manager, I tweeted out on Twitter the over-under 4 for tag team matches we would have on Raw, and we had 3. We almost had 4. Damn it. Anyways, SmackDown was good. I thought it was a pretty good show. I like it better when it's live. I prefer it better live on Tuesdays, not on a Friday. But that's nitpicking, and you know, stuff like that is not gonna happen. So, anyways, let's get on to TNA. I watched TNA last night. Nothing really to complain about, other than maybe the X Division matches. But you know, I guess that's pushing it because they're trying their best to put moves out there that are gonna fucking make us go wow or holy shit or something like that. And of course, they're gonna fuck up. The first match, I can't remember the 2 guys' names. There was a lot of that. Oh, I'm going to do a crazy-ass move to get the crowd going, and they kind of fucked up. But I still thought it was a good match. The second X Division match was Lars Only. Sounds like a rock name. And Kenny King from ROH. And I thought that match was good. That Kenny King guy impressed the shit out of me. You know, guys like these guys in TNA, I don't understand how WWE dropped the ball or missed these guys' talent. You know, that's what I see. I really hope he wins the X Division title. He looks like the guy that's more ready for it. He has pretty good promo skills. You know, he's a pretty good wrestler in the ring. And I would love to see maybe a storyline between him and Austin Aries. That would be pretty cool. Because I do not see Austin Aries beating Robert Roode at Bound for Glory. I would be shocked if he did, but it's going to be a great match, no doubt about it. It's going to be a great match. Another thing I guess I'm nitpicking about is the Bound for Glory series. Jeff Hardy fought James Storm in a Bound for Glory match. James Storm is currently your leader, probably by a good double-digit points, and we all know it's going to be James Storm. We all know, and that's why I think this Bound for Glory series is kind of pointless. I mean, in a sense, it's pointless because we know who's going to win. But, I mean, I really do think it's a cool little concept that they have, that pretty much almost everybody has a chance to get to the championship match at Bound for Glory. You know, they have these during house shows, which I think is pretty cool too. Yeah, I never even thought I would ever say those words towards TNA. Good show or stuff I like. But I've been watching the show last maybe month or two, and I don't really have a lot to complain about. They're on their A game right now. I cannot deny that. TNA is on their A game right now. Will I still watch it when it's not live anymore? That's the question. I do not know. I prefer watching stuff live more than I do like watching it pre-recorded. But it got me interested in it right now, and I would love to see what happens with the Austin Aries and Robert Roode match. I would like to see what happens. It's interesting to see what goes on. Um, Other than that, I don't really have anything else to say about Raw, SmackDown, or TNA. If Raw is a memorable Raw where it has me, wow, this was a really good Raw, I will have my normal WWE Raw review. But right now, I just feel like I should just talk about all three shows and get it over with. Because Raw, like I said, has not been good the last month or two since Extreme Rules. And I'm hoping that after the Money in the Bank, leading up to SummerSlam, Raw will get better. And I'm sure it will, because we get the 1,000th episode, and I've been hearing that they're treating it like it's a pay-per-view. So expect surprises, expect people to come back like Rey Mysterio, Mark Henry, and maybe we'll get a good match or two, or three or four. It's a 3-hour Raw, so they better be on their fucking A game that night. So that's all I have to say. Please leave your comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't. And please let me know what you thought of Raw, SmackDown, or TNA. Just leave a comment. Thank you guys.